Tomorrow it will be a year since you arrived here at Forest. How would you sum up the last 12 months?
Times go fast, isn't it? You don't even realize. It's been good. It's been good. Started difficult, but it's been good. Enjoying.
You faced some real challenges when you walked through the door here. Would you ever have imagined then that things would have transformed so quickly that here you would be 12 months on in the position you are now?
You cannot do predictions. You never know what's going to happen. What we try to deal is the situations on a daily basis. Last season, of course, was on a daily basis a lot of things to attend and to then try to solve. I think we did well as a group, as a club, and now it's the beginning of something that we want to do together.
When we talk about the difficult times at the beginning that you faced, all those tough times, the hard work that's gone in, do nights like last weekend make it all worthwhile, that late winner against Villa?
Nights like last weekend makes worse. It's worse because this is a job. This is the moment that you really enjoy, when the players perform well and we achieve a good results and the fans are happy and singing even when the match is over. This is what we work for.
And you spoke after that game about the nerves you were feeling on the touchline. You're coming up now against a Brentford side who, at home, those games they've had at home, in the 8 games they've had at home, there's been 40 goals involved in them.
Yeah.
What's that going to do for your nerves?
He's doing already. He's doing already. He's trying to figure out what is the best way to compete against Brentford. Very good team, like you say, at home, very strong, doing very well. We anticipate a very hard match, and what we are trying is now the nerves and concentrate our energy so we can help the players.
It has been one of the really strong points this season, how you've managed to improve the defensive shape of the team. This is a really big challenge, though, isn't it, in terms of how you defend against this Brentford side at home?
Chris, I believe it's a challenge against every team. And like you said, defensively we have to be really, really, really good, solid, compact, and set pieces, throw-ins. They have also many things that they can cause danger and create opportunities. Since the goal kick in the beginning, they've been able to achieve goals in the first minutes of the match. So that says to you that we have to start really focused and concentrated, but also try to play our game and try to compete well and cause problems to Brentford also.
You've worked on so much, improving so much, as you know, in terms of the tactics and, as we talked about, the defence there. But we've seen a real change this season in the resilience of the team, I think, in dealing with setbacks within games like you did against Villa last weekend, or in bouncing back from bad performances and results very quickly. How important has that been, and how have you drilled that resilience into this team?
I think it has to do with the growing of the team, understanding the momentums of the game by themselves. I think we felt, I think Newcastle was a lesson for us, and now we should approach games when we are behind the scoreboard. I think against Villa we were really good. We keep our things. We insist on our process and our idea, and thank God it worked out. But the resilience is something that the players have by themselves, and the belief that they can trust each other to overcome obstacles.
And for you personally, as a manager, are you driven on by those personal challenges? You know, no manager has gone to Brentford this season and been able to get a win. Is that a challenge that you're driven by, to be able to do that?
No, honestly, no. I'm not. I don't go. I'm not driven by these things. What I'm trying to always do is make the right decisions, try to find the right solutions for the game, and then help the players as much as we can to provide all the information about Brentford, and then it's compete. And this is, you never know what can happen. You never know what circumstances can happen in the game that we have to adapt and twist it and all these things. But personally, it's not about me. Honestly, it was never about me. Football is not about individuals. It's about the team.
And in terms of that team, how's it looking for Saturday? Have you got any sort of
Yeah, we have a
plays
lot
out
of things to assess. Problems that we had the previous game. I think someone was speaking about our record and in terms of injuries. He speaks, and suddenly we have problems. So you never know. After a game, we have to assess a lot of things.
So do you have any players?
Yeah,
that
we have issues to. We still have to tomorrow to prepare and assess the players and then go to London.
Okay, and in terms of your long-term injuries,
Danilo is closer, working with us. Ibrahim didn't join the group yet, so they are the two players that we are missing. Maybe we need them as soon as possible.
Just finally from me, it looks like we could have another Portuguese manager joining the Premier League. Vitor Pereira arriving at your former club Wolves. What do you know of him? What kind of manager can we expect to see?
A good manager. I think he's been working all over the world. He has a lot of experience, and I wish him all the best for a year and welcome to England.
And he's got a big challenge on his hands. What is it about the Premier League that draws managers like that you know, yourself and him arriving here?
In these days, it's the best competition. It's where everybody wants to be. The players want to compete here, and it's always a challenge to come to the Premier League and try to raise your standards and do well. So but all the managers in the Premier League have hard tasks ahead of them, with different objectives, but always very hard.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kirsty. Damien.
Hi.
Hello.
I know you like to keep your feet on the ground, but Forest are up to fourth now. I just wonder what sort of sense you get around the city, the kind of buzz, and what are people saying to you, fans who've been long starved of success at this level?
Yeah, we've been out. We've been a lot of community actions. We've been to hospitals. We've been to the food bank. All these things, and we have the contact with people. And what I see is happy people enjoying the moment, involved with the team, with the club, bond with the club, and this is what we want. But like you said, let's enjoy it. Keep our feet on the ground, because after tomorrow is going to be another big test for us.
Thomas Frank says he doesn't know why Brentford are so great at home this season. What observations have you got about why?
I think he knows quite well. I think he knows quite well, for sure. And we're going to face a very tough opponent, a very good team of football. Lots of energy, lots of solutions. Threat in attack, solid behind. Good team, and Thomas for sure knows, for sure.
How important is a fast start? They're known for fast starts.
It's very important, and we've been analysing the previous games, and they really start strong and achieve goals. And so minute one, we have to be focused, determined to contain what Brentford does and see if we can do something.
Thanks, Damien. Colin.
I know you mentioned to Damien there about meeting people who are enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
Can you enjoy the moment? Are you the kind of person who can let yourself enjoy these moments in the middle of a season?
Of course, we enjoy, because we enjoy working, we enjoy competing. This is what really pushes us. Is to compete, and after the game you start immediately thinking about the next one, and that is enjoyable, because life is not beers and smiles. It's the tough moments is also important to be there.
You gave quite a thorough answer to one of our press colleagues the other week about how you'd had to develop resilience on the field going behind in the middle of the season, because there's only so much time to do things in the run-up to the season. You can only build so many bits of your solutions to problems as they go along. Yeah. What have you got in mind for the next year in charge, in terms of what you want to do with this team, what things you want to build around?
You're speaking about next year.
The next coming year, the next 12 months?
The wrong man to ask this question. I don't think about next year. I think about tomorrow, after tomorrow. Probably Sunday, I'll give a thought on what. But no, honestly, how we approach things is day by day, and it's the best way to build anything that you want to achieve. If you want to be more resilient, you have to start on a working basis. So every action in the training session, a duel that you lose, it's a challenge for the next one. So if you won the next one, next duel, you'll be more resilient, and you're growing and you're improving.
Just lastly, managers sometimes don't have a very long lifespan in football leagues in terms of being in charge of their clubs. When you get to an anniversary, do you think, is that a relief? I got that far, or is it a celebration? Do you take a moment at an anniversary?
Wendy's mentioned to me that it's 1 year since we joined.
But you weren't thinking about that. You needed Wendy to say.
No, I'm happy. I think we are working and trying to do something. But you never know. But we are good.